Hello audience and YouTube members. Tonight we return to Ravnica. That's right, I'll be opening this packet which contains 15 cards at random for the Ravnica set. So let's get this pack opened. There we go. Those are our magic cards. And the first one is Survey the Wreckage. It's a red sorcery card. So, destroy target land. Put 1/1 red goblin creature token on the battlefield. I hope we get the goblin token in this video. So, let's see what I was on about. The next card is Axebane Stag. This costs 7 mana to bring up, but it is a 6/7 creature. And it may be a game changer later on in the game if you're running a green deck, maybe mono green, or one of the green guilds with somebody. Or it could be just a great defender. The mana cost on my Survey the Wreckage was 5, 1 being mountain and 4 being any other colour. So my third card is Deviant Glee, which is from black. It's a 1 summoning enchantment aura, which you can give to a creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+1 and has well, it gains trample until end of turn if you tap a mountain. So it works well in a red-black deck. I've forgotten the guild name, so if you could just remind me what it is in the comment section, that'd be fantastic. So my fourth card is one called Avenging Arrow. Avenging Arrow is white. Destroy target creature that dealt damage this turn. So it does exactly what it says on the card for 3 mana, one of which has to be a plane. The other 2 can come from anywhere else. Okay, so this is a third of the way through, and we have a dramatic rescue for the Azorius Guild. That's white and blue. It's an instant, so it can be played anytime, anywhere. So return target creature to its owner's hand and gain 2 life. So maybe that's helpful out of the white side of the deck, as opposed to the blue, which messes with your mind. And into the second third we go with card number 6. It is Knightly Valor. Another common. It casts for 5, 1 plain and 4 other. And it's an enchant creature, so when Knightly Valor enters the battlefield, put a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance onto the battlefield. And enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and also has vigilance. So if you want 2 more vigilant monsters, there's your card. My 7th card, lucky for some 7, is Towering Indrink for 4 mana. 3 from anywhere else, but 1 has to be a forest. It has reach, surprisingly. and is a 2/4 creature. Reach cancels out flying, but flyers with death touch cancel out flyers. Okay, here comes card number 8. We have Stealer of Secrets, which is a 2/2 creature for casting of 3. One has to be an island, 2 from anywhere else. Whenever Stealer of Secrets deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. And I think, yeah, if you run that along with Jace's ability for +1 effect, that could be a good combination. Obviously, it's up to you whether to play Jace or not. But that's for another video. Here comes my next card. It is Grim Roosterbout for black. Summoning of 2, so you can summon him quickly. He has Unleash as his hidden ability. You can put a 1/1 counter on him when you unleash him. And he also has a Regenerate charge, which is the same as the costing charge, would you believe it or not. And he'll come back to the battlefield. Really handy. It's a bit like Asphodel Wanderer in a way, but costs 1 mana more. That's the only downside I can see to it, but it's very good for a mono black deck. And TJ's the one to ask about mono black decks. Right, here comes our first uncommon one. Shrieking Asphyxiation. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, he or she loses 3 life. So that would be good also in a mono black deck. So here comes the second of my cards in the uncommon section. It is Assassin's Strike, a sorcery card for 6 mana, 2 of which have to be swamps and 4 from anywhere else. Destroy target creature. Its controller discards a card, so if it takes out a 1/1 creature I control, I have to discard a card. That is how it works if my opponent was playing it on me. So my next card is an artifact and a creature. In fact, it's a street sweeper. This artifact costs 6. Yes, 6 mana to bring out. It says, whenever street sweeper attacks, destroy all auras attached to target land. And it's a 4/6 creature. So in my version, it's worth the extra mana cost. So my next card is a rare one, Loxton Smiter. It's rare because I can see the gold emblem. For it to be cast, it is 1 mana, then a forest, then a plain, or any order of that. And it's a 4/4 creature, and this card can't be countered. If a spell or ability any opponent controls causes you to discard Loxton Smiter, put it onto the battlefield instead of in the graveyard, which I think is always worth doing. So let's see what's on the back of this card. It could be more writing, or it could be a land, it could be a token, it could be anything. It's a goblin token. I'm glad to see that arrive. Because of our first card, that was the goblin token I was on about. Enough said about goblins, I hate them. But other people may like them, so. There's our shiny, it's the Rakdos Charm. And with anything Rakdos, its summoning is one swamp, one mountain, and you can choose one of these. Exile all cards from target player's graveyard, or you could destroy target artifact, or each creature deals 1 damage to its controller. You can choose from any of those 3. I suggest getting 3 of those charms into your deck ASAP. And this is the 15th card, last one, and it's an island card, basic land. But yeah, the real emphasis here is on the Rakdos charm. Very charming, I know. And if anyone wants it, then it shall be interesting for me to trade. So I thank my local shop, War Game Supplies, for the booster, and I thank everyone else watching my previous video on Ravnica. So this is where I say good luck, good night, God bless, and good luck playing. Good night.